Now we'll shift our focus to the United Nations and the high-level meetings taking place there. Canada's Prime Minister is among the world leaders discussing the situation in Libya, the world economy, and maternal and children's health in poor and developing countries.
Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, aujourd'hui, la communauté internationale se réunit.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today the international community is meeting to support the new Libya and to announce its support to the Libyan people. A people who are coming out of 42 years of darkness.
It's a great thing that the Libyan people have liberated themselves after 42 years of darkness. As you know, Canada, in coalition with our NATO allies and Arab allies, chose to robustly engage in in the protection of civilians from the former,
we met an African migrant worker who lived in Libya for nearly 20 years. Like everyone we spoke to, he was too afraid to show his face, but so angry at what's happened, he feels compelled to speak out.
The true flag of Libya.
On that day, the night
the
they came
National
here,
Transitional
maybe about
Council
20 of
takes
hand
its
men
seat
like that.
in the
20
United
men,
Nations
20 men,
as
20 men.
representatives of
So
the
they started calling
Libya.
us Mutasaka, meaning machinery for Gaddafi. You see, this is one of the instruments they use against us. They caught guns, they started, taking the girls into the house. Then they raped them face to face, the girls.
2 weeks ago, a gang of rebel fighters burst into another house, looking for mercenaries. They ransacked and looted the place, holding the couple who live here at gunpoint. Imagine the terror as the men then turned on their 16-year-old daughter.
6 of them, they raped me. They hit my father with gun. They hit him with gun and carried him away. Since that day, I've not heard from my father. He's nowhere to be found.
Through a coordinated United Nations effort. A new security.
Hundreds of black Africans have been rounded up. We watched one group being made to chant anti-Gaddafi slogans before being put to work. The Transitional Council has told its fighters to avoid revenge attacks, and there has been less violence than many feared. But the city's jails are still full of men detained with little or no evidence, no access to lawyers or their families.
There's no communication.
We spoke to one woman whose husband was dragged off last month. She hasn't seen him since.
I'm scared. I'm scared of everything that is happening in this country. I'm now begging them just leave my husband because he's innocent. He did not join army. He's very quiet.
You see, this is African continent. I'm an African also. So this is my land. So is it because of my color, because I'm a black man? I don't know. And we don't have a voice. Instead of we blacks are the ones suffering, paying for the price of Gaddafi.
The future of Libya is now in the hands of the Libyan people. For just as it was Libyans who tore down the old order, it will be Libyans who build their new nation. And we've come here today to say to the people of Libya, just as the world stood by you in your struggle to be free, we will now stand with you in your struggle to realize the peace and prosperity that freedom can bring.